Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is...
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Yeah, not real. He's about to tear it up.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
The wait is finally over. Opening night is upon us. New faces and new places. And MP will be making his debut right here in front of a raucous home crowd on 2K Sports. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Alongside Doris, here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far? Substitute the Rockets. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Thompson. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These are the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he was growing up. And Smith already understands that you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. You've got Bridges. Trey Mann is out there with Shake and Bake. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Smith in at the 3 spot. Brooks feeling it out a bit over Smith. Brooks misses.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Drills it from outside. And now just a 2-point Houston lead.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining. The triple.
The drive by Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Can't afford to let Green get a lane because he'll force the defense to compromise right there.
2 shots.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Jock Landale's checked in for the Rockets. And both free throws good for Green.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft. And that's really changed the landscape.
Shake and bake, and another 3 for Charlotte.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
Here's Whitmore. Still scoreless. And that one no good to start him off on the night. Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hornets lead by 1.
And a big-time run there. They are peaking at the right time here to take the lead.
Here's Green on the money from 12 feet away. Green's got 10 points.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Again, the Hornets score.
Wow, how about the in-between game? Get to the mid-range if you're Miles Bridges and take advantage.
Pass to Eason. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. In the corner, it's Whitmore. And the wide open shot from Green. They get it back. Landale just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty to the right side. Fires for 3, and he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Shake and Bake. And now a 4-point Hornets lead. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Whitmore. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Charlotte moving it around. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Green finds Whitmore. Here's Landale. Green deciding where to go with it. And Green slams it in.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's Charlotte up 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Rockets trail by 5. Here's Whitmore. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
A 3-ball. Shake and bake. No good. And for Houston, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And it's Whitmore missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And let's take a moment to look at some stats for Nurkic. Great showing for him last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. All around brilliance for him lately. And guys, he's really taken his play to another level.
Don't you get the sense that the confidence is building game by game, and he's starting to put up the numbers that back it up?
Now Eason. Back to Whitmore. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit. I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
It's trailed by 5. To the paint. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got his first basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots for the close range.
Man gets the bucket.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Shepard with the ball. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Nurkic, and it's Houston with another.
And that's a good shot for him. He can shoot it over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
You can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Pass to Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
And I tell you what, nobody willing to put a stop to that slam.
Yeah, a break for the defense. That was a case of stand back, watch the show, buckle up.
He saw the defense playing soft and simply used his natural gifts to take advantage.
Pass to Shake and Bake. Man with it. Here's Shake and Bake. Down low, 6 on the shot clock. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
No, this is 2K. NBA Live stopped making games.
Şengün with the ball. Rebound by Nurkic. Hornets leading by 6. Here's Shake and Bake. Buries it from 3-point range. Shake and Bake's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David.
Yeah, this is right now.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not
Just actually started.
post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard.
Yeah.
The drive by Thompson. He gets that one. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
He get this, bro, so he can run it.
On the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Shake and Bake. Shot is good.
Yeah,
I just made this bill like 5 minutes
shooting and getting pretty good results.
Rockets trail by 10. On the wing, Thompson. In the lane.
You should see my J-Dub bill. He's nice.
Considering using
I'll probably bring him out in a
technology to
second.
help officiate out of bounds and goaltend. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I
It's
think
actually
it
one of
is
my
about
favorite
getting
builds.
the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best
No, I said
do a
you should
good
see my
job of
Jalen
getting
Dub build.
easy points,
Jalen
whether in
Williams.
transition or at the charity stripe.
For Houston,
nice.
they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter.
Yeah, I also
Pass
said you
to
should
Green.
get this so he can run.
And it's Brooks in the corner.
I'd definitely run with you.
Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Bridges passes to Şengün. And stolen by Şengün. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
The Rockets have scored 6 points from
Dirty,
8 attempts
fire,
at the line
fire.
so far. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Hornets lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
The Hornets, 69. Please direct your attention to center court. And get
This build right here is gonna be nice though.
Hello and welcome.
Taking a look at Houston, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big. And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's
Can't wait
great
till that
sign for the second
NCAA
half.
26 comes out though.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining, Houston's checked in for the Rockets. Shake and Bake's checked in for the Hornets. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Pop it forward. It's Miller and Bridges. Shake and Bake out there with ball. And it's Williams at the 5.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Rockets.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. He gets it in there.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 30 points for Shake and Bake.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks still shot.
Pass to Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hornets leading by 5. Bridges right side. Lets it go with a 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Şengün with a screen on ball. Here's Van Vliet. Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Rockets.
This one right here, this is free now. Like, I got it when it first came out. Like, it was like, I spent like a lot of money on it, but like, it's free in the Play Store now.
31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Green.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Shake and Bake. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
Back to Van Vliet.
Yeah, I got the special edition.
Shoots over Ball. Shake and Bake grabs the miss.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And he jams it with
Take
authority.
flight, young man.
And he sure can get off the
my
floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Rockets trail by 10. And here's Green outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Drop him.
Shake and bake. Shot is good.
Drop him like they're hot.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Van Vliet kicks to Thompson. There's Green with the 3. Shake and bake grabs the miss. Shake and bake's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Miller outside. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
And we've got a timeout called from
timeout, son.
Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guy.
You're getting scared. Shit, I buy sports games every year, bro. Like, true story. Shit, I buy sports games every year, bro. Like, true story. Shit, I buy sports games every year, bro. Like, true story. Like, I spent like so much on this one. Like, it's crazy.
For the Rockets, John
I did practically every season so far. Like, I've unlocked everything in this one.
And it's Whitmore in for Fred Van Vliet. The Hornets also changing it up.
That's
Yusuf
great.
Nurkic, he's checked in for Williams. Smith comes in for Miller.
Off
and
me,
it's
son.
Man in for Ball.
And almost any time he wants, Green can put the ball in the floor and make a play.
Here's Shake and
He
Bake.
going
Takes it
crazy.
off the glass. Shake and Bake's got 39.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first
that's what's
half,
up.
seeming like
I
they're just getting away
haven't
from it
played
here in
on
the
a
second.
computer
More of the
since, like,
shots
maybe
coming from
middles.
the interior.
That's okay. That's a long ass time.
And once Green gets the ball there, not much you can do defensively.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. To the inside. Here's Shake and Bake. It's
Can't
rebounded by
believe I
Houston.
got missed that. Fuck off.
Smith outside. Pass to Green. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one. Hornets leading by 12. Here's Smith.
Oh my God. Go
Puts
to
it in
work.
off the nasty crossover.
Jesus.
Smith's got his first points of the night.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against Flynn.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move
Still
there?
ball, Jimmy.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Pass to Shake and Bake. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Smith. And so Green will bring it up to the Houston Rockets. Easton passes to Smith. Outside Green. Shoots over man. Can't hit from 12. Fell through 3/4 of play. Down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Hornets ahead, leading by 14. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Driving my car.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Clock at 6. Here's Whitmore. Offline with his 3.
It's a +5 advantage.
He's only 6'2",
rebounding after that one.
Inside. Pass to Shake and Bake. From outside.
Wow.
Off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Whitmore lays it up and banks it in. Whitmore's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Houston. Hornets leading by 12. Out to the right wing. Here's Shake and Bake. Off target from outside.
Like crazy.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Shot by Easton, no good. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Took him no time at all on that one.
Sure.
Well, LaMelo Ball in
Hang on a second.
the catch and shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Holiday, the pass to Smith. The Hornets pull it in. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Williams. Count it. And the Hornets lead by 16.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive
I would have pulled that, but like, it was too slow going up.
Now, here's Şengün. Smith outside. Here's Whitmore. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Ball's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Shake and Bake passes to Williams. Here's Shake and Bake. Misses the 3. It's trailed by 6.
I know, right?
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
That's the last.
Şengün against Nurkic. Great D that time from Nurkic.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And the shot goes in.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the Rockets making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Trey Mann. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Van Vliet finds Şengün. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Williams. Puts up a 3. Eason grabs the board.
I was burying them all in the 1st quarter.
And here's Smith.
That's nuts.
Poked away and stolen by Williams. And stolen by Whitmore. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Ball to the middle. Easton passes to Van Vliet to end the cold streak. And Ball with the block.
Well, you love the 6'7" length that LaMelo Ball brings as a defender. Just gets a hand on that and sends it back.
Pass to Williams. Ball with it. Charlotte moving it around. Shake and Bake. And again.
There we go. About time.
He's got this defense scrambling. And even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. The Rockets with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Bridges passes to Shaken beyond the arc, and it's LaMelo Ball with the three. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Eason. And here's Green outside. Connects from three-point range.
Yikes.
Green's got 32 points in the game.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Shake and bake. Shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Kicks it out to Van Vliet.
It's a steal.
Pass to Şengün. And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
What we've seen is Miles Bridges turn himself into a versatile, dangerous offensive weapon. 20 points a night? Oh, give him that.
Outside, Green. From 12 feet out. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got assist number 5 here tonight. And here's Charlotte. They're on an 18-5 run. Out to Bridges. Here's Shake and Bake. Good! Another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Şengün, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Shake and Bake passes the ball. Shoots over Van Vliet. Again, the Hornets score.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
On the wing, Thompson. To the paint, Williams with the steal. Here's Miller. And that one drops for him.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
It's Miller on the wing. Pass to Shake and Bake. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fires from deep. Bridges with the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yep, that one goes.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Pass to Shake and Bake. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Thompson. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's Williams. Again, the Hornets score.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Van Vliet sets the pick for Green. A three-pointer, no good.
2 minutes remaining.
Charlotte's got 8 shots off from connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's showing us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in the game.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Pass the ball. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Good, another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Rally is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier. Now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout.
He got it again. Sensational.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Şengün with a screen on Ball. Van Vliet on the wing. He's covered by Ball. There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. .55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Miller, the pass to Shaken. And again for 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
And now we head to center court where MP has a few words for us. Clearly, Greg, just a dream come. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. To the inside, shake and bake, and easy 2 points on the layup.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Van Vliet finds Eason. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so the Hornets can now just hold on to the ball. Here's shake and bake. Hits it again. Wow.
You want to say one more?
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Van Vliet outside. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
Listen, there's plenty more where that.
Now that you've set this record, other defensive.
It's a challenge for sure, you know.
So long and good night, everyone.
Joe, and you want to play free, but Michelle, I hope my team and I break it the next.
All the electricity.